Trans privilege is the next type of privilege I'll be talking about. This is a relatively narrow privilege, but its impacts are huge. You can have a 9-inch dick and a beard, and you can just walk into a woman's toilet, and you can say, "I identify as a woman. I'm trans. How dare you call me a man? How dare you?" This is clown world. This is ridiculous. That anyone is able to just make this up is ludicrous. There's no, we don't have to have any proof. Anyone can just say this. Now, do I think trans people should be allowed to be trans? Of course, if that's what they want to do. But forcing everyone else to pretend a man with a 9-inch penis and a beard is a woman, well, once you start forcing other people to change and to pretend things that they know aren't true are true, this is a whole other level. This is very different to gay rights. With gay rights, gay people just wanted gay marriage. Gay people just wanted to have the same rights as everyone else. And they weren't in any way affecting anyone else. Gay marriage doesn't really affect anyone else. It's between the two people involved. Trans rights are different. Trans rights, we have to pretend something is true that isn't true, and we have to say that that's a woman, even though it's obviously a man, even though they've made no effort to even look female. This is a fundamentally different thing. And like many of these issues, we can't have a sensible conversation about it. So everything is just getting pushed into trans now. Oh, are you an effeminate boy? Oh, maybe you should have a sex change. You're really trans. You're not gay, you're trans. We don't know a lot about that. As Douglas Murray said in his recent book, The Madness of Crowds, we don't scientifically really know a lot about the fundamentals of trans and what causes being gay. We don't understand them scientifically, yet we're completely sure that you're born that way and you'll always be that way. There's an increasing number of people who've had trans operations and regret it and want to go back. But the problem is, you can't just go back. It's not a computer game. There's no undo. So the lack of societal ability to have a conversation about these things and to push back against trans and say, well, we don't really know that much about this, let's proceed with caution. To say that, you get called a transphobe. We need to have these conversations. We need to make clear that we're not sure about these things, and yet we can't. This is a huge form of privilege that empowers people who don't really know what the fuck they're talking about way too much. People are losing their jobs all over the place for saying things like women aren't men. They're getting blocked from Twitter. Saying should kids be exposed to trans ideology? Should we be giving kids hormone blockers when they're 3? Just asking these questions, you're called a transphobe and you're fired. Countless cases of this. This is unscientific bullshit. We don't know about most of these subjects, and shutting down conversation and just ignoring reasonable questions on these subjects is trans privilege. Other sides of the argument are discriminated against, and I think this gets into people's mental operating system. People think gay rights was a good issue. We need gay rights. Okay, that's done. Trans rights. Oh, that's the same as gay rights. We need to fight for trans rights as hard as we did for gay rights. They're fundamentally different things. Firstly, trans may involve surgery. So you're chopping your dick off and folding it inside your body. You can't really undo that with current technology, and you can't even do it really. You're not going to turn a penis into a vagina properly. The vagina is a wound the body's constantly trying to heal. It's an extremely traumatic process. Many people commit suicide after doing this. Many people regret doing this after they've done it. We need to have a huge proceed with caution sign. We need to ensure people know what they're doing before they go into this. But we're not allowed to have this conversation. So people are pushed into it. They regret it. They kill themselves. These are perfectly reasonable conversations to have. We're not allowed to have them. As with so many points on the left. You say anything against the left, boom, lost your job. You're ostracized from social media, never to be spoken of again. It's like you never existed. You're non-personed because you dare question this extreme, very new ideology. This is broken, but that's trans privilege.
This was the Deviant Developer Podcast. Tap subscribe in any podcast app to never miss an episode. To contact me or make a welcome donation, go to thedeviantdeveloper.com.